Hello, this is Sush Pants, and I am in Osaka, Japan. I'm leaving Osaka because I just visited a good friend of mine here, but I'm heading to Noda, and I'm going to be renting a car that you can only get in Japan. So I'm kind of excited about driving that here, and I'm going to drive it to my favorite racetrack. So why don't you come with me and let's go on a journey. Before any good journey, you need to get a beverage. So here's all the cool little drinks that are available here. I'm feeling like a coffee this morning. So I'm going to go with this bad boy. Oh, and it's warm. And it's warm and toasty, ready to drink. Tasty. Noda is about 4.5 hours away from Osaka, but thanks to Japan's awesome public transportation system, it should be fairly painless to get there. So right now I'm taking one of the local JR trains to get to the Shinkansen, and then from there I'll be cruising along at about 180 miles an hour. Oh, we made it just in time. Here's the train. There's so much delicious food here too. And everything is just ridiculously delicious. All right, I found the right rail track. And now we wait for the Shinkansen to come. And let me tell you, they are incredible trains. Oh, look at this thing. Holy cow. Wow. Isn't it absolutely stunning? It's so beautiful and awesome looking. Oh my God. So this is the Honda S660. I just got my camera gear on there. I apologize that it's a little late. It took me a little while to get everything together, but I'm just gonna take it for a quick drive to make sure that all the gear works, and then we're gonna take it for the longer drive tomorrow. Anyways, let's go. Let's go, it's awesome. Now don't get any ideas, I'm not gonna be driving like a hooligan or anything like that, but the nice thing about this car is that it is a very small engine, so which means that even at normal speeds, you can wind it out. So that way you can hear everything, experience everything without breaking the law. All right, let's set off, nice and easy. It is a low car. It looks like the place I rented this car from takes really good care of the cars. You do have to sign a ton of things saying you're not gonna drive like an initial D driver, you're not gonna go race it, you're not gonna go do stupid stuff, but if you drive normal, you'll be okay. Amazingly, I fit really nicely in this car. You'd think, me being 6'2", that would be a tight fit. This is almost downright roomy. I do think if I was a little bit taller, I wouldn't fit. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Everything feels so good. It's really responsive. The shifter feels fantastic. It feels nice and solid. Clutch feels good. The steering feels good. It's such a shame we don't have it in the US. So I think the first drive was a great success, and what better way to celebrate it than to eat some ramen. I'm gonna pack up and get ready to go to my favorite track tomorrow. What a beautiful morning in Japan, and it's even better because I have this bright red Honda S660. Today is a big day because I'm going to one of my favorite time attack tracks in Japan. But before I leave, let's take a look at some of the details of the Honda 660. The wheels are staggered on this. They're 165s on 15-inch rims in the front, and they're 16-inch 195s in the rear. It's just like a mini version of my Lotus Elise. It's amazing. The engine is located in the middle, like a proper midship car, and it is a turbocharged 3-cylinder, 660 cc's. It has a center exhaust coming out the back, and it has these cool side air intakes so you can really hear the turbo in the little 3-cylinder. The car is tiny. It's like a little toy. Let me pop the trunk for you so you can see how much storage capacity there is. Pop these two little tabs. That's how much storage capacity is in a Honda S660. It's just enough room to put the roof into the front. So when you fold up the roof, that's what goes in there, and that's it. That's the only storage capacity you have. Now let's take a look at the engine compartment. Ooh, look at that. 3 cylinders of fury. This is what a Japanese ambulance looks like. Oh, there's another Japanese ambulance. He's kind of stuck. He's got nowhere to go. This S660 does appear to have an aftermarket spoon exhaust, which is why it sounds so throaty. And the turbo is tucked in back here, and look how tiny the charge pipe is. That's like a 1-inch pipe. The driver's side intake is where the air gets drawn in, into the air filter, and then down to the turbo, which is sandwiched in between the 600cc engine and the driver. Then the air comes through this tiny itty bitty little pipe going over to the intercooler. The passenger intake takes the air to the intercooler, so that way it can cool it off. And the intercooler, by the way, is about the size of like a little book. It's tiny. Then it comes to the little throttle body, and then down to the intake manifold and into the engine. It looks an awful lot like just a little motorcycle engine. But this compactness is just very appealing. It's incredibly appealing. And here it is, all opened up. What a wild looking car. This doesn't even feel like a car, it feels like a toy. Now let's take a quick peek on the inside. You got these cool flush door handles, and then the door opens up wide. And you got really nice seats that are bolstered and relatively comfortable. The steering wheel is leather wrapped. You have an engine start stop button. Of course, you have the 6-speed shifter. And then you have a little display. It's not a navigation, it's just a radio control, and it gives you some stats on your boost and throttle inputs. And then your basic gauge cluster, you have the rev counter, speedometer in the middle, and then your essential information. And look, you have this cool button. What do you think this does? The funny scene of will I fit? So similar entry like in the Lotus Elise, you gotta tuck your legs in underneath. But once I'm in, it's good. It's comfortable. Then starting it's normal. You just make sure you're neutral, clutch in, hit the button, and it fires right up. This is me from the future, and I found a cool little switch. So it says rear on it, and when you hit it, it lowers the window in the back so you can hear the engine better. How cool is that? All right, vámonos. Vámonos, mi amor. There's a lot of traffic today. Hopefully we're not crawling the whole way there. Oh wait, hang on. Is my tail up? Yes. Yes, it is. That means I'm in sports mode. My head does hit the back of what this might be a roll bar. I'm not sure if this is actually a roll bar or not, but I don't think that it would save me. I would have to duck if something were to happen, and just dive into the passenger seat. Let me show you how exciting it is to get up to 33 miles an hour. There it is. Driving in Japan is an awesome experience. You get to see parts of the country that move a little slower, giving you time to take in the natural beauty. To drive here as a foreigner, you need an international driving permit and rent a car. That's pretty much it. Driving on the left is a little crazy at first, but you get used to it pretty quick. Same thing with using your left hand to change gears. The low speed limits give you extra time to think, and most people on the road are patient. When I started to see some sporty cars on the road, I knew I was getting close to Tsukuba Circuit. It's right there. Whoa! RX-7! Whoa. Oh, man. I am beyond excited. Guess which parking lot the little Honda is parked at? The Tsukuba Race Circuit parking lot. Holy moly, I made it. Oh, it's awesome. All right, let's go check it out. All right, I'm gonna be going through the walkway into the inner portion of the Tsukuba Race Circuit. Oh man, that's so cool. Man, this is ridiculously cool. To think I'm actually walking here after seeing this in video games, seeing it in videos, best motoring videos, hot version videos, and I'm finally here. This is honestly like the Holy Land for me. Oh, I can feel my heart rate. My heart rate's even elevated. It's just, my heart wants to fall out of my chest. Oh, RX-7, NC Miata, NA Miata. Holy cow. Kakoi! Kakoi desu! Now this is a real time attack car. Look at the rear, holy cow. Oh my God. I'm sure you can hear it. It's beautiful. This is such a beautiful place. I see they have, looks like a cafe restaurant for the racers. Let's check it out. 一つカレーライスをお願いします。
カレーライス？
カレーライスを。
カレーライスね。はい。700円になります。番号でお呼びします。
ありがとうございます。
はい、どうぞ。
I stumbled across some Corolla FX history while researching this GR86. The WedsSport GR86 was built by Asano Racing Service from Sakuragawa City. Asano RS has a history of building endurance race cars, such as the Toyota Starlet and the Corolla AE86. But they also built a Corolla FX endurance race car. Their Corolla FX had the same WedsSport livery as the new GR86 and competed in the 1986 Group A Japanese Touring Car Championship. It was driven by Asano Taukyu, who was just 10 feet in front of me. It's such a drag I didn't know ahead of time, or I totally would have asked him about it. Just another reason to come back again and visit.
What an amazing place. I can't believe that I actually was able to visit Tsukuba Circuit. I was able to walk all around the paddocks, go up into the viewing areas, and see all the absolutely awesome cars that have been out here. I got to see RX-7s tearing around the track at full speed, a Honda Beat, all sorts of cool cars, and I also got to meet the drivers that were out there as well. Having access to everything has been absolutely incredible. It's just a dream that's come true for me. Another dream of mine is to bring the Corolla FX16 GTS out here. It might not happen soon, but it might happen eventually. But until then, thanks for watching, and until next time. And here are some of the goodies I got from the Tsukuba gift shop. Let's start out with the Tsukuba toolbox. This was pretty cool. I couldn't say no to this. This is a officially branded Tsukuba Circuit toolbox. It's just a little box you can store your goodies in. Comes with a little pad in there. Pull that out and store some of your tools to take portably with you. And it's officially titled with Tsukuba Circuit, made in Japan. Now let's take a look at what's in the bag. Start out with some stickers, Tsukuba Circuit stickers. These are cool. Tsukuba Circuit t-shirt, and then a really nice sweater, also with the Tsukuba Circuit. And some really nice high quality keychains. Some more decals. Now these ones are vinyl transfers. And then just some extra Tsukuba Circuit bags. Here's the Tsukuba shirt. It fits pretty nice. Feels good. And here is the sweater. Looks really cool. but it does feel like it runs a little small. It's a size large, but I think I probably would have gotten an extra large. And there's all the swag I got from Tsukuba Circuit.